Huh. Are these codes? Well, those are symmetrical to each other. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way to input that code somewhere to make something happen? Or is it just decoration? So you need to be pressed by something. You need a blue. Elevator going down. There's a beam waiting for me over there. Yeah, this is like a whole tutorial room. What? Huh. I think this might be the worst part of the game. This. Like this, I think this was a mistake, wasn't it? Including this branching path. Because like this is a functioning tutorial room where you cannot proceed in this room until you figure out that left and right click are two different bridges. Which is a good tutorial. You're stuck in a room where there's nothing you can do besides figure out how the bridges work in order to get here. And because you can see the task in front of you, you're like, this is only possible if I can figure this out. You're going to start figuring out how this mechanic works. But I've never seen this room, and I've done like probably half the game now. So I just was floundering around for the longest time. We're like, you should probably play all the rooms in that sequence and then all the rooms in this sequence. Maybe. I don't remember if there's any light bridges in that one or not. And instead of being, it should not be a binary split, I don't think. I don't think there's any particular upside to it being handled this way. It just seems like a mistake. Okay. How do I solve this puzzle oh wait. Right, I forgot. I haven't used this mechanic very much where you can change the color. There we go. Oh, this is a big old room. God damn. How's my computer feeling? Yeah, it's cooled down now. It's chill. It's warm, but yeah. So we have a laser coming through here, laser coming through there. Yeah, I don't know. Even this suspiciously feels like it's a tutorial for alternating lasers. I don't know if you probably shouldn't have alternating. You probably shouldn't have branching paths in your tutorial. That makes you skip certain parts of the tutorial to play other parts of the tutorial. Because this is the first 10 chambers, and the first 10 chambers or 15 chambers in the last two games were definitely like the tutorial chunks of the game. So having half of it be optional is a weird choice, and I don't see any upside for it. It seems to have just been an arbitrary thing. Like, it's kind of fun that they're teasing you with the other branch. Like, here I can see all the blue path test chambers. Although this is definitely... I don't know. I think this reinforces the idea to me that you should just play all the red chambers first, then the blue chambers. Because they tease you here with the blue chambers. Like, look down there, it's the blue chambers. Aren't you curious about those? Whereas when I played the blue chambers themselves, I was looking up, I'm like, why is there a laser coming off that ledge? And that's all I got out of it. Because I couldn't see what was happening up here at all. I just had a vague laser I was confused about. So like the reveal of all those test chambers might work better if you then got to play them afterwards. I don't know. I can go either way on that. That's not nearly as important as the tutorial being handled super strangely. Probably not going to quite work out for me there. I can set these up. Yep, that gets all of them except for one. And I can just shoot the laser backwards through that one. Dropped it. Gotcha, gotcha. Four. So that guy, that guy, that guy. That, oh, it's another use of this music note mechanic that is barely in the game. Red, green, blue. green, red, blue. Yeah, these feel so much like tutorial levels, the way that they're so simple. And it might be because I've already played X amount of the game already. Or it might be because they're meant to be a tutorial, but if they should, but then why did I go around them? I don't know. When I first solved that puzzle in a way that let me go down the red or blue path, I didn't even... It was only framed via the achievement for me to even realize that it was an optional path. I was questioning at the time. Looks like a fractal. I don't know. I'll drop that line of thought just because I've talked about it enough at this point. But I'm really distracted by the thought. I'm thinking about it plenty. Hello. Oh, hey. So, yep, that's that. That's the entire orange path done back there. Now let's go to the code room. We've done that room before. Ta-da! And I understand how to solve you already too. This is a neat puzzle. This is acceptable. Oh, you dropped them down there? I thought they were... I guess so. 1, 3... 3, 5, 5, 1. One, 3, 3, 5, 5, 1. Huh. When you say the coordinates like that, they're really easy to remember. Because it's 3 numbers repeating twice each. 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 1. Or if I offset the order slightly by 1, it'd be 3, 3, 5, 5, 1, 1. It's only off by 1 from being that. Okay. So these should be more challenging. Because this is later in the game. Please watch for falling... Yep, that's the same message. Hello. There's a tree on it. That probably looks neat when you're moving it around and stuff. Oh, they just gave it to me. You can move around the nice tree fixture. Look at it wobble. Look at it wibble and wobble. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's dropping stuff in another chamber. You need to be blue. That's the exit. Oh boy. This one might be crazy. Okay, so we have a teal and a red right here on the movable platform. A green shooting a wall over there. There's another teal. There's another teal. Okay. They gave me a 3-way. I can see the green one from here. So I need probably the 3 teal places to line up for that. But then we use the red. How am I going to do this? Okay. Also, where's the red laser? There it is. Okay, so it's shooting right here. By the time I set up the teal, I probably won't have any room to do anything with the red, so I probably just have to line this up manually. This is gonna be weird. Okay. So for starters, you probably need to have, yeah, the red in frame. And now I need to work on lining up you guys. Like that, basically. And then redirect the blue. I'm missing something. Ah. Got it. Just forgot about this guy. Alright, that was straightforward enough. Gotcha. Green and red. Splitters abound. Hup. Hup. Alright. Rude. Why though? I've got bridges to play with, which I now know I have 2 of. Got pretty far without figuring that out. Okay, so this creates a green beam, which has to go into those 2 places, and probably that is a 3rd place. Can I do a 3-way split like that? Maybe. Maybe. I could catch myself there when I get thrown, but why? I don't know why I'd want to do that, necessarily. What is this whole chunk of the map for? Nope. Not quite. Will this just catch me? Nope. That will. Okay. If only if it actually landed on the button. Okay. So if this is anything like other puzzles, the light bridges are now irrelevant. But we'll see if that's true or not. In a lot of the puzzles, there's like an opening traversal thing where you use these bouncers and bridges to get the cubes, and then they never come up again. Okay. Yeah, this does not have that kind of spread. Creates a problem for me. There's also a 4th input somewhere. There's a green over there. But where else? Is it down there? No, that goes to the green. Then I see the other one. Oh, there's a green. Ah. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know, will it be better to use this guy? I don't know, it's a really narrow spread. It's kind of a problem for me. Yeah, I need to get that guy. Ah, these are narrow enough that that could be the 3-way split. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Got it. Where's the exit? Where am I? You're the exit, right? No, that's the previous puzzle. There we go. So 1, 2, 3 again. How's it looking? Oh yeah. So yeah, I still have four chambers left, including this one. Okay. I'm glad that the map of levels at least works that way. Although you would only know that that level map even exists if you click load, which you don't have a lot of reasons to do ever. There's no, like, it's not labeled level select. Oopsie. Okay, so 2-way, 1-way. Wow, I just realized that the color splitter, there it is, has only showed up like once ever so far. Weird. Okay, so as I said it, it showed up. Go figure. Which one of those was that? Huh. What does this labeling scheme mean? It seems obvious, like 1, 2, 3, but like there's ones that create lasers and there's ones that just redirect lasers. There's also ones that split 3 ways, and there's ones that split the basic components of the color into 3 different directions, like this one. And this doesn't really specify. They seem to be emulating the panel thing that's at the beginning of every level in a test chamber in Portal. Be like, that's the test chamber number, and then here's a grid. Portal has a grid of all of the different type of hazards and tools that can be in a particular puzzle, and then it highlights the ones that are currently active. Talos Principle does the exact same thing, except when you enter a chamber, it shows the tools on the bottom of the screen along with the name of the chamber. This one has like a system that labels a few things, but not other things. Like the chromatic splitter's not here. Unless that's arguably it. Maybe that is it, I guess. I guess the idea is that because it's purple, that means it's that one, because they didn't make an icon that shows the 3 different splits. Instead, if this is purple, it's that one, and if it's green, it's the other one. I guess. That doesn't really clearly communicate, though. You have to retrofit it. You have to solve what it means like a puzzle. But I don't know if that's the part of a puzzle game that's meant to be a puzzle. I don't know. So we have a white beam, I believe. What? Whoa, that was weird. Hey, come back here. Okay. We have a 3-way beam. There's additionally green coming from the outside. You're yellow. That's teal. Oh. Green, I believe. Let's alter the settings a little bit. It's a little dark in here. Okay. So green, green, yellow, teal. And everything down there is just hazard fall space. Okay. So one way to solve the green is to potentially just split it right here. If I can get the distance right. That's better. I can center this correctly. Gotcha. And now... I think I can just take the place where the 2 of them intersect. Yep. Level somewhat solves itself. There we go. Orange. It's back to being very bright. I don't know if I'm just the weirdo that feels that's unusually sensitive to this stuff or what, but there's just a lot of blaring brightness. This is like, oh yeah. You could trick somebody to thinking this is a screenshot of a prototype of like a mirror's edge game. There's the white and orange and red stuff, and there's the, I guess the red is, yeah, that's a better example because of the white and red. Orange isn't actually the mirror's edge color, right? I think it's red. And then you have the flying cars up there and so on. It's like, oh yeah, they were working on Mirror's Edge 3, but Ubisoft canceled it. Is Ubisoft? Or is it, wait, EA? I think it's EA actually. Mirror's Edge feels like it'd be a Ubisoft project, but I don't think it is. It just feels, for a number of obvious reasons, with how many like exploration and traversal and so on based games they have, it just fits their kind of brand aesthetic a little bit. Okay, so you are red, red, yellow, yellow, red, red, yellow, yellow, and we have 4 X's, that's all of them. So first I just need to get red to get to the 2 red places. Then I need it to meet up with green at those 2 locations. Maybe even in a conjoined form. I have a 3-way split, a 2-way, and a 1. They seem to like the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't exactly just split it that wide. What am I planning on doing here? There kind of could be a 3-way split with red here, huh? Maybe like here? Possible, because maybe you would make the beams connect at their destination as opposed to along the way. It would eventually work, but you can't go far enough back to make that angle work. Boo! I do that for no reason, sometimes just because it's satisfying to throw something ridiculously far. I'm kind of thinking 3-way split might be the place to start. Then based on where these things intersect, we can do certain things. Like I can pick a place where these 2 intersect. And then make both of those guys happen that way. Got it. And now all I need is the last red to go where it needs to go. I guess this diagonal path isn't necessary. So you're the last red. Ta-da! Whoop! Did I just knock it over? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. 25. Oh yeah, these guys are next. $26. 2. Problem. Oh, are you a free square? I think you are. Yeah, the blank areas are places you can step on an infinite number of times. Easy peasy. Yeah, these are so straightforward that they're actually kind of disappointing, mainly because if you've played a game this long, yeah, there's the joining part. If you played a game this long, you've been conditioned to expect laser puzzles, especially if you played the previous game in its current state. I've looked into the original version of ReThink, the first game. The reworked version that I played is like ReThink 2, and then it's all laser puzzles, but it used to be originally full of a lot of stuff like that. Which I think the developer themselves says that version was less good. So I guess these walking on tiles puzzles, I think they were in the previous game, technically. So they're not completely out of nowhere. But they do feel strange. They're definitely gonna feel they're gonna feel like they're out of nowhere now if people go and play the series now like I am, because the first time you see them is halfway through this game. Out of nowhere, these tile puzzles just show up, and it's just really strange. All right, so that's the branches done. Ta-da! Now we're up to 27. So there's actually more puzzles. If this game ends around level 40 like they have in the past, then there's actually a bunch more puzzles in the form of these alternate branches. Or maybe this next level's the last one, I don't know. Who knows? The developer knows is the answer, obviously. Ta-da! Forward ho! So something has to press this. Does something have to press these, or are they just here for decoration? I'm not totally sure. I'm not totally sure. Oh yeah, we probably have to move these so they don't block the beam. Which I figured would happen, but I liked blocking the beams. Red beam, green beam. Ah, so we can combine them pretty safely. This will actually be a really straightforward puzzle. Come back here. Yellow, yellow. And I just put it on this square while splitting it at the angle that covers both of these. Ta-da! There's still two more things that have to happen. Did they have to go in these holes? I think they have to go in those holes. Okay, so what I have to do then is I have to walk you back. The other way. Gotcha. It's always nice to throw them. Alright. And poop. Yeah. Come here. And ankle it. Oh, big fail. Ta-da! Got it. 28.